Guys, what in the hell happened to Tottenham at the G-Tech Stadium? It's unbelievable. These guys look like the word Spurs is an understatement. They look like they were not ready for anything. They look like they didn't have no preseason. They lost, not just, they could have lost 3-0 did them a favor. If anybody told you today that you see the scoreline and you say 3-0, guys, it was not even close. It was not even close. Tottenham look awful. It looks like they have not trained all summer. It looked like they have not had no preseason. They look like bunch of players that you just go get and say, let's just go play. No formation, no coaching, nothing. They look all over the place. Terrible. The formation, awful. How do you spend so much money? Deserby, how do you spend so much money and go play Brentford? Look, let's get this straight. Brentford is going to finish in the top half of the league this season. Like, I'm telling you, they are that good. Brentford is that good. So I know this was going to be a tough game. I know this was going to be very difficult for Tottenham, but I also felt like they were going to be able to win this game. Like, there was nothing, I wasn't thinking about any reason for Tottenham not to win this game today. Forget about all the stupid excuses and people are making right now. No. The way Tottenham look, we didn't hear no stories. I didn't hear no stories before leading to this that they're going to have a bad game. Guys, before I go further, please subscribe and like the video as well. Let me know down in the comment. How is Tottenham going to continue play like this? Like, is this acceptable? Of course, hopefully it's not. Hopefully it's not. But let me know down in the comment below. Guys, Tottenham is terrible. I'm just telling you right now. Deserby looks 10 years older. I don't know what happened. I don't know if he didn't have no summer break. I don't know if he didn't take vacation. He looks like he's been under the sun for weeks. He looked washed. He looks terrible. He looks tired. He looks exhausted. He looks like he had enough already. It's the first game, and they don't look anywhere close to the Tottenham that everybody was expecting. They look like they belong to 17, just like they were these past two seasons. 17. You finished 17th. And then you spent so much money. You brought in Tonali. You brought in Fernandes. You brought in all these guys. You brought in Van Hecke, Senesi, you name it. I can go through the whole back line. Everybody they brought, I can go through the whole back line. The whole back line. Senesi, Robertson, all these guys came in. Tonali. All of these guys came in, and they look like they haven't played together for a very, very long time. I'm talking about falling apart. Rubbish. Everybody in that whole team. The only player today I can tell you for sure that maybe, have a little bit about him, maybe is Tell. That's it. Anybody else looked terrible. Bobby Moore didn't get enough chance, but that Tottenham team from the back to the front, Kensley, rubbish. You need a better goalkeeper. They could have went and go get a goalkeeper from Brighton, Van Brungen, very good keeper, or even Sells from Forest. Keeping Kensley because you want to play attacking football, playing style football. Terrible. He's terrible in goal today, especially for that third goal. Awful. That right back, Archie Gray. You selling Jet Spence. You selling Jet Spence for 30 million and you don't have a right back. You don't have a left back. You're going to get Robinson. Wash. I'm sorry. Robinson playing at Liverpool. He was one of the best left back, one of the top, one of the best left back in world football during club days. He was really good, but it's past him. It's past him now. It's past him. Playing him at left back, no speed. The guy is so slow. My grandma can run quicker than this guy. I'm telling you. Slow. Archie Gray playing out of position. This guy is not a defender. I do not understand why they keep playing Archie Gray as a fullback. I don't understand. He playing as a fullback. Last season, he was playing center back. They're putting him everywhere. He's not a defender, guys. He is not a defender. They keep playing. You're selling a defender. Jet Spence, was playing for England at the World Cup, playing against Messi and all these big guys, playing in the World Cup and playing all these teams. And you selling Jet Spence just because he doesn't play. He's not technical, or he's not he doesn't know how to do the ball. He doesn't know how to maneuver and all that kind of stuff. That's nonsense. Your job as a defender First, you're not allowed to defend. It's to defend. And you get rid of the guy for 30 million and you don't have somebody to play there. You're playing a kid, Archie Gray, as a fullback, as a right back, against players like Watara, experienced players. I can't play him against Shade, experienced players. Struggling. This whole Tottenham team, this 4-2-3-1 they play today, I don't know what formation. You're looking at the formation, you say 4-3-3. No, they play 4-2-3-1. Tanali, this team, right? All these are Desabi ideas, thinking of our style of play, the same mentality he had at Brighton. This is not Brighton. You can get away with this kind of football at Brighton. You can get away with this kind of loss at Brighton, but you cannot get away with it at Spurs. After spending so much money, after spending so much amount of money, right? This style of play that he wants to play, it's the same thing. When he went to Marseille, it was the same thing. He wanted to do the same thing. Okay, he didn't have the players. Coming to Spurs, everybody said, "Oh, give him the players." He spent so much money. He looks tired. What I was just watching Desabi today. I wasn't even paying attention to the team inside. I was just watching his body language. He looks tired. He looks exhausted. He looks like, what am I? He's already in trouble. Honestly, if he doesn't win the next few games, the pressure is just gonna mount. I know they still have a lot of injuries, but the team that starts today, you have Tonali over there. You have Gallagher, Bagval, Mickey Moore. It's too young. I don't know why he's playing. I don't understand. Tell Richarlison. But the biggest mistake they made today for me, that Desabi made, is playing Bagval as a number 8 or as a 6. That's not where he wants to play. Bagval likes to play. Watching him in the World Cup, playing, you can tell that he's clearly technical. There's a reason why Desabi don't wants to sell him. There are a lot of clubs out there trying to get Bagval, but the club itself, the organization, the owners don't want to sell him. Desabi don't want to sell him because he's technical. He is really good. But the position you had him playing today, facing his goal, that's not his natural position. That's not where he's supposed to be playing. He had 2 terrible mistakes today. For the first and second goal, awful. Third goal, for the third goal, awful. Awful. Playing next to Tonali. Again, Tonali is not a number 6. That's the thing. I do not understand what Desabi was thinking today. Are you telling me that Fernandes was not fit enough to start the game? Is that what he's saying? Because he came in the second half. They took Bagval out and they brought in Fernandes. Fernandes was fit enough to play this game. Why you had him on the bench? It's unbelievable. Playing Bagval in a position that he's not comfortable in. He can't turn. So much pressure. On him, making mistakes, turning the ball over. Tonali looks like he's tired. Rubbish. He's not a number 6, guys. Do not play Tonali as a 6. He's not a 6. And another thing, Bagval for me should have been in the position today. He should have been in the position that Gallagher started today. You're playing Gallagher as a 10. Something is wrong with this guy. Like Gallagher as a 10. What are we doing? Gallagher is not a number 10. He can play as a 10 for Crystal Palace. He can play as a 10 for Brentford. He can play as a 10 for Leicester, for Nottingham Forest, for teams like this. But he cannot play as a 10 for Tottenham. No chance. You could have played Bagval in that 10. You could have played him as a number 6 or as a number 8. Or you take him out of the team and start Fernandes. And then you put in a diabolical performance like this. Okay? Brentford is a good team. We know that. I know Brentford is a good team. I know they are going to be very difficult to play against. But the way Spurs play today, Spursy, tired, Richarlison, just laying on the floor. Every little church he lays on the floor. He raises his hands up, looking for something. Terrible. Tonali, terrible. Bagval, terrible. The whole backline. Van Hecke and Senesi. You're selling your goods. You're getting rid of your good center backs, your good defenders, just because they are not technical on the ball. What are we doing? Defenders, look. A defender, your number 1 job. I know the modern day football is that we want all our defenders, all our center backs, even the goalkeeper to be so good on the ball. But what's the use if you can't do the basic part, which is defending, right? I look at Senesi and Van Hecke. Who's the aggressor? When I look at Arsenal, I look at Gabriel and Saliba, you can clearly tell. Chasing you, or everywhere you go, you can tell that Gabriel is the guy that goes in with the physical ability. He's just want to knock you out through the ball, right? And you can tell that Saliba is more like the control guy. He's more like the control center back. Keep the ball, make the good passes, make the passes back and forth, sideways passes, and whatever it is, right? You can tell clearly. But this, and of course, I want to go like Spurs itself. Last year, you can tell that you have Romero. Romero is a no nonsense center back. I know he had a lot of mistakes. Sometimes they act like something is, he's lost his mind. But again, you can tell exactly what he's gonna do. He's gonna go through you. Either he's gonna fucking knock you out. Excuse my language, guys. Either he's gonna knock you out or knock the ball out. Something is gonna go, but you know exactly what you get, and you know what you're gonna get with Van der Ven. But you have Van Hecker, 54 million pounds. Okay, and then Senesi, same players. These guys are the same players. They are the same players, guys. You need an aggressor. You don't know who was going to make in those tackles. They are just too slow. Van Hecker is slow. I watch him at Brighton. Slow. Yes, he's a good pass on the ball, but he's slow. Already 3 goals behind. They could have considered 4. Tottenham looks terrible. De Zerbi is the problem for me. First game, I think he is part of the issue because that team they put out today, there's no way after all summer you starting Gallagher as your number 10. I'm sorry. There's just no. I know you have players that are out that are injured. I know that. But still, Solanke's on the bench. Why is Solanke not playing? You have Richarlison falling on the ground. Take him out for second half. Bring Solanke in. What are we doing? You could have played Tell as a center forward and put another wide winger back there. Look at this lineup. Udogi. You could have played Udogi on the left. It could have given you more than what Richarlison gave you today and play Tell as a center forward. Maddison was on the bench today, so that means he's fit enough why he didn't start. There's nobody on the bench. Maybe when Kodus come and and Maddison get 100% fitness again, maybe it will get better. But currently, look, I know they're still trying to bring in Mamouche, but still, it's not looking good. It's not looking good for Spurs. They look awful. Now, of course, on Brentford themselves, I'm telling you right now, okay? Go watch my video again. Go watch my prediction video. I think I put Brentford in 10th position. They might finish higher. Because they could have still be playing and Spurs won't be scoring. No goals. They look terrible. Spurs will have been playing till now. They still won't score against this Brentford team. They look like they know what they were doing. They were sure. That midfield, Sangare from Lens, everybody was talking about him. I watched him a couple of times playing in Ligue 1. Tall, he's 6'3", 6'4", lanky, physical. The goal came from him. So he was the man of the match. Some of the creativity came from him today, and he's a defensive midfielder. Those are the kind of guy you bring in. Him and Yankson in that midfield today, Spurs didn't have nothing. They were so composed. Their whole back, like the whole front. Like, seriously. It could have been 4 if Thiago would have buried this penalty. Coyote, that's a right back I wanted Arsenal to go sign, because if we were having issues with Ben White, I needed somebody that is physical, somebody that can basically push Timber for his money, somebody that can put Timber under a lot of pressure. They're pretty much the same player. Size, he has those throwing, he's quick, he's physical, he can throw the ball, he can tackle, he can defend. I don't understand. Spurs could have been using somebody like that, but they're basically selling Jet Spence. And Jet Spence, for me, is better than what they have. I think, De Zerbi, he has one game, he has 5 more games. Seriously, if we go into the international break, September, October, and they're struggling, I think he's going to be leaving. To make it. Because if he's struggling against teams like Brentford and there's no ideas. The thing about watching Spurs today, I was watching them play against Brentford, like honestly, Brentford knew what they were doing. Spurs had no idea. Like they were clueless. They would get the ball to Tonali. Tonali didn't know what to do with the ball. Pass the ball to who? Mickey Moore, whatever it is, Mickey Moore or Mickey Less, whoever it is. Young kid, of course. I don't want to mash him up, but he's a young kid. Young. This Brentford team, guys, believe me, everybody's going to have trouble playing them. We could have, even us today, if it was us playing them, we could have had trouble playing them. They have problems, Spurs. I think they're going to have more issues going forward because this team that they played today, this was supposed to be a win for them because the next few games is a lot harder. It's a lot harder. They're terrible. It's so disappointing. After all summer, you would think, after especially what they went through, 17, they weren't playing. They were almost down, they were relegated, almost relegated, and they were able to stay up. And for you to come in and start the season the same way you end the season, 17th. But again, that's what happens. First, you defend formation football. You look at this Brentford team. You know exactly what their coach was gonna do. Keith Andrews doesn't play around. Okay, he doesn't. Even last season, everybody said, "Oh, Brentford was gonna relegate," and he came in. He make Brentford look like an elite team, a team that belong in the top 8, in the top half of the table. Damsgaard. Look at these guys. They have players over there that can play in this Spurs team. And people underestimate them all the time. And they were looking electric today. They were making Spurs look like Spursy, like usual, like always. Terrible, terrible. Gizabi looks out of it. He looks like he had enough. Spurs need to get better. They have to get better. The next game and the following game before the international break, they definitely have to put some points on the board. Otherwise, they're going to be in all kinds of trouble. I know some of these guys are going to be coming back from injuries, which is a good thing. But still, this performance today is going to stay. It's going to stink. It's gonna hurt a lot of fans, a lot of Spurs fans for the next few weeks. They're not going to forget about it. Okay? And it's going to hurt more if they don't win the next game. They have to win the next game for this to go over their head. Other than that, it's going to stay around. To lose like this against Brentford could have been 4. It's not good enough. Guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe and like the video as well. Bye.